Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ars. I'm here with UDL week 2, where I am facing, unfortunately, because Art wasn't able to join me, and this battle is way overdue late. But basically, I was facing Team Sinnoh starters, and this is their team, friggin' threatening. Simon is Laios, which is actually going to come into play in the match. But, we bring this team, Foul Play, Toxic, Wish, Protect, Knights. It should be Knights Watch, because, Geo's the boy, but I didn't because I'm stupid. Scarmdon, Akaberry counter because Choice Band Arcanine runs through my team. Elizabeth to help stop Arcanine from destroying me. Also get up rocks. Manafizzle because the speed, I should have had enough for Hydreigon, but because I'm in free leagues, I'm freaking stupid. I'm like, oh wait, I just mess up because I'm human and I'm stupid. But this thing can run for his team. We got Immortal. This thing actually runs for his team. This thing actually runs for his team. And then Cryogonal, and this thing can do some work. But he brings Serena, Mamoswine, Arcanine, this thing, Hydreigon, and Mega Banette. And I'm like, cool, this is about exactly what I expected. I kind of felt that Tapu Koko was going to come, but I'm completely fine with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead off with Skarmory because, actually no, I'm going to lead off with, what did I lead off with? I think it was... It has to be something, yeah, good. I think I lead off with Gardevoir, just to, do some damage. I don't know, what do I lead off with? I lead off with Manafizzle to try and do some things, but he goes with Serena. I'm like, cool, I got Skarmory for this, and I don't want Manaphy to take these hits, and he goes for U-turn, and that does absolutely nothing, but I actually calc it. From that damage, he's Adamant Choice Banded Serena. Yeah, that's a big threat, so... basically he's gonna U-turn out into his Arcanine. I'm like, cool, he's definitely gonna be choice banded on this thing. He has to, because if he's special, then Manaphy always walls him, and he can't be having that. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna go for counter and hopefully take this thing out. If he goes for wild charge, that'd be preferred since that does less than flare blitz, but he does just go for flare blitz, and I'm like, sweet, this thing's dead, which is actually very important because Arcanine is a huge problem for my team. Get rid of Arcanine, blop, and I'm pretty sure that shows me that he's choice banded Arcanine, so he's brought 2 choice band lines. Now he goes out to Laios, and I'm like, cool, I'm gonna switch out to Umbreon because Umbreon eats up every hit, eats up HP 5s, eats up Draco Mews, and can Wish Protect up. So yeah, I am just gonna go out to Knights, and he is just gonna hit me up with a Thunderbolt, and it's gonna do absolutely nothing. Show me that he's timid, max special attack, but not Life Orb or anything, so he can't do anything to me. And what I'm gonna be able to do is just throw up a Wish to try to Wish Passion the Skarmory. But he ends up going out to Serena, and Choice Banded High Jump Kick it has a very good chance to OHKO Skarmory, like it does 37 to 43, something like that. So basically I can't switch in Skarmory, but I do have Nidoqueen, which can get up rocks or do some damage to some things, so I am going to be able to do that. And I could protect here, but if he goes for U-turn, I'd rather get out Nidoqueen, but maybe I should have protected. Whatever, I go out to Nidoqueen. Basically, I was thirsty for the rocks or some damage, since Nidoqueen actually can do a lot of damage to his team. And he is just going to bust out the high jump kick, and that does absolutely nothing because Nidoqueen, is a god. And right here, I'm going to go for Flamethrower because he's going to go out the Mamoswine, and I need damage off of that thing. Maybe I should have gone for Roxy, but I was like, no, he has Serena, he can spin at any time. So I'm going to go for Flamethrower and catch the Mamoswine, which is very nice. Even though he's thick fat, so it's not going to do as much as I'd like, but that's chip damage, which is always very good. And now I'm going to be able to go out to Manafizzle on the Icicle Crash because there's no way he's going for Earthquake since he can't let Skarmory come back in and get a free Roost Up. As I do, and that shows me that he's Adamant Choice Banded Mamoswine. So he brought 3 Choice Banded users. Oh, well, I'm assuming that thing's Choice Banded, but he brought 3 Choice Band users. Seriously? That's way too much for me. But right here, I'm just going to be able to throw off an Ice Beam to hopefully catch something else, because he probably wouldn't stay in to go for Ice Crash. And I do catch the Serena, which is very, very nice. And what I'm going to be able to do is just to go out to Nidoqueen, I presume Nidoqueen. yeah, I'm just going to be able to go at the Neoqueen because he goes Drop Kick, we're good. If he goes for U-turn, that's fine. I got Black Sludge, I can recover back up that HP. And if he goes back out the Mammal Swine, I could go Cryogonal because it can wall it, but I don't want Cryogonal getting knocked off because that'd do a lot of damage. So I was thinking he might Earthquake here, and I don't want Manafizzle to take the hint since Manaphy is looking like a big threat against his team since it doesn't get KO'd by anything. So I'm just going to go Skarmory, hoping he goes for Earthquake. Unfortunately, it busts out the Icicle Crash, and right here, I really should have switched out to Cryogonal, but I was like, when I was thinking about it, I was like, nah, I can just sack Skarmory, go Manaphy, and set up. What I should have done there is I should have gone out to doubled out the Cryogonal because Cryogonal ate every hit. So yeah, that was a misplay on my part, but you know what, that's fine because we get a free switch out to Manaphy, and I'm gonna be able to tail go and hopefully just kill his entire team. Yeah, well, he'll probably go Laios as he does, but he can't knock me out in a one hit, so I can just like, cool, I should be able to knock him out with Ice Beam, and this is great. And then he busts out something I didn't expect. He busts out the Z move, and he busts out the Gigavolt Havoc and kills me. And all of a sudden, I am in a terrible position because Manaphy just beat his team. Basically, Manaphy just straight up went through his team. Once I killed Laios, he couldn't get any more offensive pressure on my team because I can just wall out, like, I can wall Serena with this, and I can clean up with Gardevoir once things are chipped down. But because of that, I am put in such a bad situation, and I have to go Gardevoir and just click Moonblast and hopefully just do some damage. As I do go Gardevoir, Traces Levitate, and I'll just be able to fire off a Moonblast because it has like a 50% chance to kill this thing. I think it's a little bit better than 50%, but he does end up switching out to his Banette, and I get a nice Moonblast off. And here, I don't want to take a Shadow Sneak because I know Banette's attack stat is sky high, so I'm just going to switch out to Umbreon to be able to wall this thing. If he has Gunk Shot, that could be a problem. But I can just go out to it. He does Mega Evolve, and he actually doesn't end up going for the Shadow Sneak. He ends up to bust out the knockout. So I really wish I would have stayed in, but you know what? How was I supposed to expect that? And right here, I can throw off a wish I want to say. Right? No, I just fire off a Foul Play because I wanted to kill Banette, and I didn't want him to get off any more damage. Now I can Protect, because if he goes for a high Jump Kick, he dies. But he ends up to bust out the Drop Kick, and I calculate. Knights can take it really well, so I'm just going to be able to Wish Protect up a little bit. As he does just bust out the Drop Kick. And you see that does at like 38. That does absolutely nothing. I can just Protect, and we're good. And now you could say I could Wish Protect again. Now I could, but really, I didn't want to get crit, even though I probably should have gone for it. But basically, the more Drop Kicks he throws off, the more chances he has to get crit. And from the amount of HP Knights is at after this Drop Kick, I will still be good to wall anything I need to wall. I can still wall Banette. I can possibly wall Hydreigon or just sack it to it. I live any hit from Laios, I'm pretty sure, unless it's Draco. And now he goes on to Mammal Swine, and I'm like, cool, don't go for knockoff as a god to Cryogonal. Please don't. Cryogonal, the god, get out here, please. Do something, Cryogonal, please, please. He goes for the Earthquake, and he don't know. You don't know. Cryogonal's a beast, and I'm going to be able to fire off a Freeze Dry. Since he's Choice Banded, I can just go for this and hopefully pick up the kill on Banette, but unfortunately, I don't get the kill. And I'm pretty sure I switched up. No, I just stay in because I'm like, cool, Cryogonal can eat any hit and outspeed him. He does have the Sucker Punch, unfortunately, but Cryogonal's a god, and this is completely fine. And now he goes out to Latios after, Cryogonal gets his lefties recovery. He ends up going out to Latios, and I'm like, cool, I live any hit with Cryogonal. I'm going to recover up just to, like, scout the damage to see if Cryogonal can take it. And then I can always sack Knights, the Umbreon, or Elizabeth because Mammothswine is still a big threat. It OHKOs the rest of my team besides Cryogonal. So, yeah. Basically, I felt he was going to go for Draco Meteor here to catch the Umbreon on the switch since he knows Psyshock is going to do a lot. So I was like, cool, he's probably going to drop a Draco and I can just recover up. But he busts out the Psyshock, he gets a crit and kills me. So that means I lose. That's what you'd think. Basically, I lose unless Immortal gets the roll on Mamoswine, because or it basically, if I drag out a Scarf Irontail, I lose because Mamoswine then sweeps up the rest of my team. If he's... Man, I just lost my train of thought. Basically, I need to get a roll that's heavily in his favor on Mamoswine with Immortal's Moonblast, as that's what I'm just going to do. I'm going to go out to it. Maybe I should... No, I stand by my play. I have to go Immortal and just kill something. I can't go Umbreon because Draco might kill it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it does, but even if it doesn't, like, I have to go Immortal. I can't Wish Protect up with Umbreon because Mamoswine will still do too much damage. But I'm going to go for Moonblast and I get the roll. Oh my god, Immortal is a beast. Oh, Immortal is a beast. And that's the game. So yeah, he got lucky, I got lucky, everyone gets lucky, and everybody gets unlucky. Luckily, I do feel I deserve that window. Up until that, like, if Cryogonal got crit, the game was 100% mine, because I could always, like, just sack something and go Cryogonal on Mamoswine. If he was locked in the knockoff, I could just go out to something else to wall it. If he went for Icicle Crash, I could go Cryogonal, and then I freeze dry and do a bunch of damage to his team. I could be able to Wish up with Umbreon at some point, but yeah, I win and I'm 2-0, which is great. And Immortal is a beast. Shouts to Immortal. But with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.